What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video with me, the Mighty Miguel. This is tips and tricks number 2. Mighty's tips and tricks number 2. Basically, the way that I make these videos is that I gather all the questions that people ask me, and I answer them, and I make it into a video. So some of these things may be obvious, some of them might not be so obvious. But anyway, let's get started. First thing first, when you park your vehicles in a base, they get like this parked status if you park them in these car parking spots. And you can transfer stuff from the trunk straight into the base. I know most people know this. Some people don't know this. On Xbox, I believe it's right trigger. On PC, it's T. You just hold what you want to transfer. Hold your mouse over what you want to transfer. And hit T. And it goes straight into the base. Now, most bases say that, that their base has a limited number of car parks. Which you can see here. This one has 4 car parks. However, there's no there's no limit to how many cars you can park in that car park, as long as they're mostly on the spot. So as you can see over here, I've parked 3 in the one car park. I did squeeze my Red Talon 4 drive in there, my WRX and my muscle car on the end there. If you haven't seen this Red Talon 4 drive, by the way, it actually has a cool sticker on the side that says "Death to the Living Death." Pretty awesome, super rare too. I've only ever found 1 or 2 of them. But if you open the trunk and I press T, I can still transfer stuff into the base. Basically, you're pretty much set as long as it says in this left-hand corner up the top here, above my head, up there, that way. As long as it says parked above the fuel gauge, you're good to go. Go away, zombie, I'm busy. And yeah, basically you can transfer stuff straight into the base from all 3 trunks. No problemo at all. Nice little handy trick there. Most people only park 2, but why not? Let's park 3. Alright, Mighty's next hot tip is whenever you play online with a buddy, you can't push past each other. Like your AI guys, if they're in the way, you can just walk right through them. It's not a big deal.
Hey,
but that doesn't work.
I need some help.
That doesn't work for if you're playing with your friends online, because they actually get in the way and you can't get past them. However, I did get stuck on this guy. If you press the dodge button, you can always get by, even if they're blocking your way. So remember, if your buddy's trying to lock you in a room, he's being an ass, you can just press the dodge button and just sneak on by him every time. This, as I said, it's really handy if you're trying to get in a doorway and you're both trying to get in at the same time. And it happened to me all the time. We'd be passing each other and we'd get stuck in the doorway, and it's a pain in the ass. Just hit dodge, you'll dodge right by him, and you'll both be on your way. Nice and simple. Okay, Mighty's hot tip number 4. If you're going to finish your game on State of Decay, it will take everything from your inventory, except for what your characters are holding. Now, we've done it in the past where we've loaded up 3 characters full of stuff in their inventory, and then picked those 3 characters in the next community, so that I could bring, you know, as much as those characters could carry into my next game from my previous game. However, if you got a buddy, ask them to join your game, give them all your stuff before you finish, then start a new game, invite your buddy in, and then get your stuff back from him, and you can take your whole inventory with you into the next game. Instead of just loading up 3 characters, why not take everything? That works for me. Just remember to write everything down about what you give him and what you want back, or else there's going to be, you know, that's mine. Hang on, that's not. No, that's mine. Oh, no, well, it's mine now. Just, yeah, be careful with arguments. But it definitely works. You can give all your stuff to a mate and then finish your game, start a new game, and get it all back again. Okay, this one's probably obvious to most people, but possibly not. When State of Decay released their big patch, it said in the patch notes that the patch will get applied to your game automatically. On PC, for me, it didn't. I had to go and manually update the game myself. Some people don't know this, and they're still running the old version of the game. If you want to know how to update it, you go to your Microsoft Store, and it brings up this window here. In the top right corner, you got these 3 little dots. You click on that. Click on Downloads and Updates. It brings up the Download and Updates screen. Shut up, phone. And you click on Get Updates. It'll search the interwebs for any updates for State of Decay. And as long as it says over here, you're good to go. It's fine. If it says there's an update, it'll ask you to download it with the Get Updates button, and you update the game. As I said, it says in the patch notes that it does it automatically, but it doesn't, so make sure you know how to do this, or else you might be running the old version of the game. Cool, on to the next tip. So there is a magical gun in the game called the test gun. It it basically kills everything in the game one shot. They patched it out of the game though. However, if you got a test gun before they patched it out of the game, it's in your inventory on your stash, but you can't give it to anybody, or so they say. I don't actually have one, so I can't test this theory, unfortunately, but I'm told that if you take out your test gun and put it in a trunk of a car on another player's game, and then he stores it, then you've essentially given him the test gun, and this is how you can pass it from people to people. People to people. God, I can't speak. From person to person. If anybody wants to give me a test gun, please do. But, yeah. So you can still pass them from person to person. You just gotta use the storage of the trunk of the car to give it to them. Which is kind of cool, because they say that you can't get it. But you can. Okay, so up next, a lot of people ask me what are the best traits that a character can have to make them the strongest. I believe these three are, well, there are three that I think are the strongest. The first one's immortal. So basically it says, nothing can kill me, man. The world's tried, and the world has failed. Bring it on, baby! So she gets plus 45 to maximum health, and she's 50% less likely to get an injury. So minus 50% injury severity, which is pretty powerful. Jesus, look at the look on that face. She looks like she's immortal. The next one is
zombie over there.
Unbreakable. So basically the Unbreakable characters cannot get an injury at all, and they get plus 45 to the maximum health that they can also have, so that's pretty ridiculous that he can't ever get an injury. He can just lose health. That's nuts! And the third skill is Rough Hands, which gives you plus 10 to max health and plus 20 to max stamina. It says, I've got hard-earned calluses that make it easier for me to climb and fight without a break. Yeah, that gives them a big advantage as well. Those are probably the three main skills you'll be looking for when, or the main traits you'll be looking for when choosing characters, because they're definitely the three strongest. As you know stronger ones though, please send me a message and I'll add them to the list as well. So next up, we're looking at rolling cool characters. It looks like you can only roll one girl and one boy in the skull hoodies. I've tried for quite a long period of time to get a third skull hoodie, and I have not seen one. If you've rolled three, can you please send me a message and let me know? But it definitely looks like you can only get one girl and one boy. I can't really find another one. But, yeah, you can only get one of each. You can't get three. But as I said, if you find three, please let me know. And my last hot tip is that it looks like the Trader is the best leader to get. I mean, we had the Warlord, and having the ability to build your own ammo in the armory is very cool. But you can replace that with the ammo presses, and you can just switch them out whenever you need one. However, the Trader has the ability to call for other traders. You can basically pick any type you want, and they will literally run to your base and trade with you. Was that the trader just running by me? No, he's over this way. He's just walking in the door here. So basically I've called this ammo trader. He's going to come and trade me ammo.
Okay,
Sorry, she's going to come trade me ammo.
Why not?
And she'll trade me all sorts of cool guns. And basically I can buy ammo bags from her now for 175 influence, which is actually pretty cheap. It doesn't take long to earn 175 influence. And yeah, you can just keep calling her once an hour, I believe, and then you can just keep buying ammo, unlimited, everything. And you can buy anything off her, like any type of supplies you need. It's really, really powerful. Compared to, say, the ability to build ammo, or build your own bullets, when you can literally call in for...
Relax, we know these guys.
Well, you get what? You get 6 ammo per bag. So she's going to bring you 18 ammo per hour, which is just insanity. That is ridiculously powerful. So if you have to choose a leader, make sure they're a trader, because that seems to be the best one. But anyway, that's it for my tricks and tips video. Make sure to click the like and subscribe button if this video helped you out, and check out the rest of our videos as well. We'll do the live stream as usual at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time, Australian time. And we'll see you then. Until then, I'm the Mighty Miguel. You're watching the Mighty Gaming Channel. Stay mighty, and I'll see you later on. See ya. Peace. Bye. Okay, so Mighty's next hot tip. If you have the test gun, they did patch it out of the game, so you'll not be able to, because I don't know how to speak English.